Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. Well, today we're going to mess around with the ME-80 and we're putting that through our Marshall stock. So this is our 15 watt, the one I picked up the other day from Long McQuaid, and unfortunately my DSLR camera, it's zoomed all the way out. I think I need a lens that'll give me a more broader picture, and yeah, we need lenses to give us more in this room. But anyway, so we're going to concentrate on the ME-80. Anyways, it's coming through the Marshall. But I'm sure some people are wondering, how well does this 15 watt amp take to a pedal board or pedals? Well, that's what we're here to actually answer for you today, so you know what's happening. So if I do this correctly, that should be my acoustic sim. Now we're going to start clean, no preamp coming from the board. The amp itself is on the clean channel. We've got the gain at about 930. The volume and the master are sitting around 230 on the dial. And of course bass mid treble all right at the middle, and no reverb coming from the amp itself, but I am going to use a bit of reverb from the pedal board. You got to have a little bit of wetness in that sound. And we're pretty much going to stick to the bridge on this. I may flip through, double pickups or the neck, whatever, So I'm just turning the preamp on to its clean preamp. I've turned the treble down a bit because the Marshall in itself is very bitey in its treble, which is about the only thing I can say it really annoys me. That's why we have EQs. So we're going to go to the acoustic sim. Pretty cool. There's one here called Defretter. I know I'm getting in and out of the picture. Sorry about that, guys, but we're limited on space in here. Cool sound, actually. Octave. Now I'm not changing any settings here, just it gives you a general idea, okay? Let's see, what else can we do? T-wah down. That's actually kind of fun. Anyways, so let's move over to the overdrive distortion section, and we're going to start on the overdrive. And Tube Screamer. blues. Now this you would probably want to clean up more to make it more of that blues pedal that we know from Boss, but this is the current settings. A little bit of turbo overdrive. And distortion. Turbo distortion. Metal distortion. Core. Fuzz. Octave fuzz. Alright, so the next one is mod, and we're just on a chorus. Now we do have a pitch shift, which is kind of neat. adjust these levels to whatever suits you, you know. Harmonious is kind of a neat thing. Let's get evil. Anyways, that's kind of fun. We do have, it's called overtone. So we do have, of course, a chorus. Tremolo is kind of different. Again, you can dial these any way that suits you. You know, I think we'll add some metal in with that. Nasty. Phaser. So all by itself. Now you can combine phaser and flanger because you also have the EQ FX2 system. So if we wanted a flanger here, we can also add the phaser along with it. And then some delay. Now that's an analog delay. We have a modulate here. Now we have a chorus and delay as well. Now if we added that in with an acoustic sim, this board also has a acoustic preamp in it, so you can plug your acoustic guitar into this thing and no problem, and use, like, you know, your delays, your choruses, and even re-enhance your own acoustic guitar with the acoustic simulator if you wanted to. Now, it could enhance it in a good way, or it could be in a bad way. It's kind of your own personal taste and what you're going for too, right? But then you have other preamps like the stack, the metal, the lead, and so on. And just in using those without using the overdrive and distortion section, or, you know, even too much of the mod section, I mean, you can create some really wicked sounds with this thing. You know, it does have memory banks, so there is limited amount of patch programming you can do with this board. This is my third ME-80. I'm kind of one of those guys that I'm never happy until I actually get exactly what I need. And sometimes it means going back old school a little bit just to actually get what I need to do. You know, I mean, I kind of really love the GT1000 board, and I can program, you know, like hundreds of patches for, and, you know, each patch can be named to a specific song for that thing, which is fantastic. Is probably the best pedal board that money can buy. I mean, it's been flagship for several years now, that board, and in my opinion, nothing beats the GT1000. But that's only my opinion. And other people have the same opinion as well. But that's the thing, we all have different opinions on our gear. But it's the flexibility, user abilities. I like the GT1000 because you can actually put your pedals in any order you see fit. And very few pedal boards from Boss can actually pull that off. This one is just not one of them. But still, you can program some of your own patches in, which is fine, or you can just use it all in manual mode. It's kind of your thing, whatever you want to do. Now, I have done a review on this board before. You're not going to see a review on it today, obviously. Just go on my channel, search the ME-80. You're going to find a few videos on it for sure. Today was to see how well it goes with the Marshall and how the Marshall takes on a pedal board, or a pedal in this case, well, a pedal board in this case, or a pedal. Now, the only other individual pedals I actually have here right now is actually a couple of chorus pedals, so I really don't want to count those into anything, just because, I mean, I have chorus and all that built into this already, so what's the point, right? But you can certainly put individual pedals, no problem. This Marshall amp takes it. Getting some of that shrilly treble off the edge of the Marshall is definitely a good idea, at least if you want the calmer tone. If you like the ear-piercing stuff, by all means, let her rip, man, because a lot of people do, and you really do need that ripping treble for doing lead stuff. And I'm not a real major lead player, so, you know, but as far as doing all that stuff, right? Yeah, certainly you can pull it off easily enough. And the pedal itself, your volume pedal here, it has multi-functions it can do other than just volume. You know, so that's another thing you've got as a built-in thing. And you do have hookups on the back of this as well. Anyhow, so let me know what you guys think about the ME-80. This is Cosm technology, so it's not, you know, your Waza stuff. It is the Cosm stuff, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of like analog old school. And I think that these things are definitely worth the money still, even today, even from when I first reviewed the board. But I think it does a pretty good job through the Marshall amp. And it is something that I would definitely consider using in some more of my upcoming videos. Well, actually a lot of my upcoming videos for music stuff that I'm planning for this year. As I get time to do that stuff. I will be definitely using this pedal board either through the computer into my gear, or I'll be going direct to the Marshall doing stuff like this with my DSLR camera. But anyways, in the meantime, let me know what you thought about the Marshall and the ME-80 as a mix, and we'll definitely catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. See ya.